Okay, well, there we go. Okay, here we go. We're live again. Our buddy Wheeler, he just got off doing a live premiere of The Sand that I done sent him down there. Ah, fortunately, he did not get very much gold. Fortunately. Okay, Bob showed up. Okay, so they know that it's working over on GPS. And there's Mr. Wheeler. Mr. Wheeler's the star of the show tonight. And Dave Buckle. Dave Buckle's star of the show tonight. I've been doing damn computer all afternoon. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Hey, how you doing? Beer. Who's got the beer? Maddie's got the beer. Maddie Sumtum. Maddie Sumtum's got the beer. He's buying the beer for everybody. And beer pressures. Yeah, peer pressures and beer pressures. I don't know. We got the pressures. I'm feeling the pressures. Yep. Good show tonight. Good time tonight on the whole darn computer thing. I was busy today. I was real busy today. I did some powder coating. Let me go grab one of the wheels. I'll show you. I had powder coating. I did 40 damn things. Oh, crap. Powder coated 4 wheels today. The old Dave Buckle down there in Tasmania, he gave me a call when I still, I barely had just got the respirator off my face, and I was all covered in powder coat, and he's like, "Hey Ray, dude, what do you want to do about 4 o'clock this afternoon?" It's like, I hope like hell I'm done with this project. And but fortunately, when he called me, I only had one more to go anyway, so I got that one done, and I barely had time to get that one done and go upstairs and take a shower because I was covered in powder coat. It was a mess. So what are we doing here? So we got the Matty feller, we got the Buckle, Michael Anderson. Hey, by the way, speaking of random schmucks, the dude just got the Gold Dog flag. I really can't never remember his name. He's over there in Maryland. He's been going to Virginia, but he also is taking a trip to Australia right now. And he's taking the Gold Hog flag with him. So the Gold Hog flag is actually probably in Australia today because he actually flew to Australia yesterday. So the Gold Hog flag is in Australia. Yeah, where they don't have the poo-poo mats. Dennis Dayton. They don't got poo-poo mats in Australia. So, yeah. But I think that feller's going up in the Northern Territory. I don't know if there's as much gold in that Northern Territory where he's going. There might be some gems, but he was just going to go there and have some fun with it. Mm. So I was painting gold too. So Wheeler, I wasn't going to do this at all, but Wheeler said he was going to mouth off, but I don't see even Wheeler in here mouthing off at all. He ain't hardly had no beers. Oh, lightweight. No, he's a little whippersnapper. Wheeler's a whippersnapper. he make all these accusations and he ain't got the boys to back it up. And I ain't got no freaking rinses around here. Yeah, 15 deep. Uh-oh, Bob's on his last beer. Ah, son of a bitch. That's all right. I didn't want to make this a whole long damn video anyways. I'm hungry. And my baby just told me just before we were telling me to get online, my baby telling me dinner's done. I got tacos, man, tacos. And when I'm done with the food taco, I'm gonna get the little veggie tacos. Maybe if I'm lucky. Yeah, I might actually go out and go do some gold panning tomorrow. Maybe I might actually go do some gold panning tomorrow. I might go up Montana Creek. Maybe I don't feel like keep on panning this darn sand. I guess I could go ahead and just hold the camera at the same time, so I don't take a swim. Oh. Well, the cord's going for a swim. I had to just swirl this around and see if I can find some gold in it. The last bottle of Crown. 2 buckets is on the last bottle of Crown. Son of a bitch. Well, they got more at the store, so you're safe. And fuzzy tacos. Yeah. Mr. Something knows what I'm talking about. Here, actually, let's get it over to the finer riffles over here. And yeah, I got muddy water again. And no, I'm not going to pan it towards my crotch like we were just doing on this video. Oh, no. Ray is not going to do that. Because if Ray does what we were doing, I'd have a crotch full of goddamn water. I'll tell you that. That back pan and stuff right through my crotch. Oh, no. Hell no. We no can do. You get them big rocks out of there. This stuff here is a lot easier to pan than the stuff Wheeler's got. I'll tell you what, that goddamn Washington Beach sand, they can go fuck themselves on that Washington Beach sand. That's some nasty, nasty sand. But this is just one handful of stuff that I grabbed out of my bucket. Ooh, careful. A little bit of gold floating there. Not much. Now, I know this won't pick it up, but I'll try it anyways. Okay. Let's see. It's right there. And one handful right there in the crack. Right in the crack. Right in the crack. Oh, my buddy. Look at Doug looking at the door. Watch him, buddies. Get him. Sick him, Doug. Bear Eagles. Get him. Fucking Doug. He's a trained attack dog, I tell you. Trained to have just about as big a mouth as Dad's got. Come on, camera, hold still. Good job, buddy. Give me 5. Oh yeah, give me 5. Come on, give me 5. Yeah. Don't pay attention to me. Yeah, thanks Wheeler for doing that video. That's a lot of fun. I'm glad you did it. I'm glad you're actually sitting there, and we're all still frozen. I'm going to try to go out and get some dirt tomorrow out of a creek rather than just the the beach. I mean, the beach sand is nice. There's gold every time I pan the beach sand, every time. But it'd be nice to go up to the creek and actually do a little bit of creek panning. Yeah, get him, buddy. You're a good boy. And Wild Gold. I don't know where he's from. I think he's from Utah. He said, "Get him, buddies. Get him." Anyhow, Bob's on his last beer, and Wheeler did a hell of a good job tonight. We had a kick-ass time on Buckle's live feed today. We had Dano, and El Schwanko, old Cornflake Marvin, myself, and then one other Australian feller showed up. So we had a really good show. I think that almost went on for almost 2 hours. That was a good time. That was a real good time. We even got to see Buckle's wife. Oh, Buckle's wife. Hey, I did it. I know. Kick the dog, Buckle. Let's see. You're going to use the flow pan. How you like that thing? I like that flow pan. That flow pan works a lot better. I would almost just give away my old hog pan classifier, because the flow pan is way better than the old. It's a long distance relationship. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Peeking in the windows. Morgan don't never watch my videos. She already knows I'm a damn fool. Got a nugget in my gold today. Dirt from Alaska. I'll be damned. Well, I wonder where that dirt came from. I don't know. So other than that, I don't know. Wasn't from Juneau. I wouldn't. Hey, Bob, you take the base of my balls, man. You getting them up to the last nerve there, Bob. You better watch it. You start busting my balls, man. I'll get the wrench. I'll find the wrench. I'll get rid of the Bobs. I liked how I was talking to old Cornflake and all those on Buckle show tonight, and they were going, "Oh yeah, did you watch Whitewater? Did you watch Whitewater?" I said, "Yeah, I seen Fred Hurt and their whole thing. They had the poo-poo mats, but you want to know who had the real gold? Mr. Gold himself, the Pomerankies up there in Nome." And they're running gold hog mats to get all the gold. Hey, yeah. You tell me who's king of the gold. Yeah. Well, I need a really good shameless advertisement before I bail out of here tonight. Where's a shameless advertising scheme? Shameless advertising. When you carry the gold hog big pan in the woods in Alaska, it's a good thing. It helps you out because then you don't got to worry about bears. Listen. It'll scare any bear away. Just a safety tip from Gold Hog and your buddy Ray. If you're using a Gold Hog, it'll scare away the bears. It'll save you life from the bears, and it'll find the gold. Shameless advertising. How you like that, huh? I've actually found a lot of gold with that thing. Because what I was doing there for a long time when I first got the Gold Dog classifier, or the Gold Dog pan there, I was using it as just a classifier. I'd shovel right into that, classify the dang thing off, dump it in the bucket, and then away I go. And then at the end of the day, I'd pull out just that matting in the bottom of it and pan that to see if I was on any gold. It worked every time. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff, man. Not that I'd be an advocate. Shameless advertising. Oh, his butcher's starving. Is he starving? Oh, I see him. I see him. He's on the TV right there. There's Butcher the dog on the TV. Yeah, the gold community's been a very fluid night tonight. We've all been having our fluids. Yes, Buster, I'll get you a damn snack. Here. Actually, if I'm going to stay live, I'm going to have to refill either that or I'm going to go ahead and bail. So it's your guys' call. You guys hanging out? What are we doing? I don't know if I'm going to be panning more or we're going to go ahead and call it a night because old Bob, he's just about out of beer anyhow. So Timothy says hang. Bob's got to crash. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like well, Bob, us West Coasters are going to stay live for just a little while longer. I might hang till 8 o'clock, but come 8 o'clock, by the time 8 o'clock rolls around, I'll give it another half an hour. Another half an hour, and then I'm going to go get me a sandwich, and I'll get up, and I'll go find some gold in the morning. But we're going to go back to the problem with Budweiser's. We need to consider writing a letter to Budweiser's about the problem with their bottles and cans of developing holes in the top. No more beer. I think it evaporated. Be right back, guys. Take a break. Here, look at a pretty gold pan and chat. Yeah. Come on, where's that? Big old gold pen. Gotta figure out a way to set the damn. We gotta go to gold pan. We gotta pan some gold now instead. I'm gonna stay. If I'm gonna stay awake, then I better find something to do. Otherwise, I'd be in there eating a great big old taco, man. Big old taco. Oh, how the hell did I get you in trouble the other day? I wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Can't blame me for doing it. Hey, Zolar's in the house. How's Pollock Pines tonight, Zolar? My mom actually, I actually lived in Pollock Pines at one time, a long time ago. We were at that retard school. Used to be a retard school there on Sly Park, right outside of Pollock Pines. I shouldn't call it retard schools. They're not very nice. Oh, well, don't dump it all out. There's still gold in there. There's gold in there, Ray. Dummy, you're going to dump out your gold. So we're going to add more gold to it. Should I add more gold to it or knock that gold out of there? Here, let's knock that gold out of there. We'll add it to the other nuggets. We'll add it to this bullshit. Don't want to be contaminating it. If we're looking for new gold, we don't want to be contaminating new gold with old gold. There, the gold pan's clean. We'll dump it in the catch-all pan. Oop, careful. Hey, I got a new one. Look at it, see? And it has the problem solver on it. But the problem now I have is I've got to get that off of there to get to the beer. Hey! Oh, Shovelhead. Shovelhead's here. Oh, Shovelhead's here. Right on. God save the Queen. Ah, let's go get some dirt. It's like a layer. That was a frozen layer when I got it off the beach. It was a frozen block of ice right off the very top of the beach. Right off the very top. It's a lot of sand. Don't have any really ultra red layers in it. What's wrong with that water? It's just a little brownish. It's going to get a lot brownish, a lot more brown here in a second. What I like to do with a lot of this beach sand is I just pour the water in there and I swish it around and swish it around and swish it around, and it washes off most of the really dark brown chocolate mud. And just pour that batch of it off, just the water, and then bring more water into it to wash the sand again. And the more I wash it, the more it breaks apart the salt water and allows the heavier black sand to drop to the bottom. I got to do that quite a few times before it really starts to clear up a little bit. I'll see the water where it don't get so reddish color. And then I can start actually truly pulling some of the top of it off. Like right about now. It's not near as black and chocolate as it was a second ago. And yeah, it's a good thing I do it out in the garage, because if I made this kind of a mess in the house, my wife would castrate my ass. I'd wake up with a very sharp knife pressed against my balls and doing a slicing motion. As is, I'm already too much of a slob for her anyhow, but she puts up with me. Matter of fact, a few more days from now, I'll be on my 10th year anniversary. That poor girl has been brave enough to put up with me for 10 years already. Actually 11, because we were together for a year before it started. You know, it's so hard to actually pan and then sit there and talk, and I never can actually read what everybody's talking about unless I take a stop and look at the screen. It actually snowed a tiny bit here today. I wish it'd warm up a heck of a lot more, I can tell you that. Zoller, we need to see some of the Zoller's gold, man. We need a little bit of Zoller footage on YouTube. Break out your camera and show us some of that Cali gold. You're right there near the fucking Yuba and the American. Luke Duke. I mean, you gotta think about the name Luke Duke. You got Luke, Cool Hand Luke. That was a John Wayne movie. And the Duke. Luke Duke. Or Luke. May the force be with you. What I need is one of them fancy glasses that project the computer screen. Oh, hell no. I ain't that damn smart. I'm 56 years old body man that takes a sledgehammer to people's cars. I ain't that damn smart. Actually, I think the movie Cool Hand Luke was actually with that. Wasn't the movie Cool Hand Luke with Robert Redford? Didn't Robert Redford wasn't Robert Redford the star of Cool Hand Luke? But I thought John Wayne actually had one of the movies with his name Luke though too. I'm not sure. Nope, it's lever right. Lever right in the bottom of the pan. I want to check it though. I see a little bit. Well, there's some mucky water. A little bit of that galena stuff in this batch. Up there, there's some of that galena. Well, the nice thing about when the water gets that muddy, you can really actually see the real flow control of the water when it's that muddy. If you're not too drunk. And there it is, folks. Damn near. A little bit more of that galena shit right there. There it is. Could see if I can get some fresh water in it, but ta-da! There's a handful of gold. All right. I told you guys I'd do a half an hour, but I lied. Raise a dick. It ain't the first time either. It probably won't be the last. Dukes of Hazards. Dukes of Hazards. All right. Daisy Dukes. She had nice breeches. I'm a big fan of her pants. Bear River, huh? 2 buckets panning. Yep, there's color in it. There's color in there every time. I can get a handful of sand off the beach, and there'll be color in every single handful. Well, at least from the area that I'm getting this. I know where this one area is on that beach. Well, it accumulates. And I can get color in every single handful. I know that. Hey, no, Wheeler's the man. Wheeler's the man tonight. How the hell you was able to sit there and pan your stupid pan back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and not dump all that water right in your crotch? Hey, motherfucker, you're a magician. Because I guarantee you, I'd look like I done pissed my pants the first 10 minutes. Ah. What me? God save the queen. And God save the queen, and I'm going to smoke one for Trump in America. Because I can. I bet you have poured your pants. I bet you poured that whole damn thing. You just slipped and whoop. Ah, shit. That was cold. And then all of a sudden, your girlfriend's like, where'd it go? You got a fucking job, Zoller. Buy a car, you cheap bastard. Or go steal one. Go find a Mexican. He'll steal it for you. Oh, God. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to go ahead and bail tonight. It's been a long, epic day. We had some awesome gold footage today. Hanging out on the Gold Prospector space. Got to taking bullshit with Dennis Dayton, the Biffles, Buckle, Tazzy Adventures, our man Bob. We all ought to say a prayer for Bob tonight. All us West Coasters ought to feel sorry for poor old Bob. Because when he goes out there, man, he looks at the river right and he looks at the river left. He's like, oh, that's the spot over there. And he sets up his sluice box and he shovels like crazy. And all he's seeing is red gurnets everywhere, all the way down the stream after he gets out all that work. So say a prayer for Bob. So hopefully there'll be a little bit of gold with all that red. And yeah, it was a good night. We got to bullshit with Ed Marvin and El Schwanko and Dano. They called in a Buckle show, and we got to enjoy Wheeler. That was cool. I was glad you ran that material over top the washer mat. I wanted to see how much the washer mat had retained of that beach sand, and kind of like what I thought. Even with that beach sand on the washer mat, the sand is so fine it wanted to accumulate even in the washer mat, where it really shouldn't, but it did. So I'm glad you ran on the washer mat, Wheeler. Thanks. Appreciate that. And other than that, yeah, we had another good night here. And I'm 10 minutes short from giving you all a half an hour. It's kind of like my wife. I gave her 10 minutes short of what I promised her. Everybody, good night. God bless you all. Take care.